All right, I think I did it. I did the thing. All right. Testing, testing. Wow, here I am. No one's really watching yet, so I'm just gonna kind of get myself kind of situated. I'm a little bit confused about how everything works. Or how to like even share this with other social media. So that's why I kind of added the noob alert. So if it looks like I'm kind of flailing around a little bit or I'm trying to like keep stuff in order, it's because I'm like trying to like use my phone and stuff. But hello everybody or whoever joins. I like to think I'll edit this down somehow and get it to be shorter. But trying to see how this all works. Like I want to give myself a chance to explore and just kind of talk to myself while I do so. But as people join in, or if they even do, I will be just trying to sort out how this all works or like how the links work. Um, but uh, for anyone watching, I'm ALA. That's usually what I go by on the internet, but my home name and the name I grew up with is Anastasia, and so I've kind of tinkered around YouTube for years a little bit, just not really committing to it, not really sure how I wanted to attack it. So I've been kind of like playing around with live streaming on Facebook lately and enjoyed it a lot. So I've been thinking about how I can expand a bit more. And it's really weird because I love public speaking, but I have this like huge mental block about live streaming. I'm just so confused. I think about how it works, and I keep reading all these articles about this, that, and the other. I'm just like, I don't. But I'm also not the best with technology. I don't embrace that. Like I struggle sometimes with like computers and stuff. I love like typing and like the technical stuff, like because I love writing, but some of that other stuff really confuses me sometimes. I don't know why. Um, wait, where am I going? Oh, let's see. Learn more. I don't know if that's something I should. Oh, I don't know if that is going to mess up anything. Oh no no no! I do not want to do that. Okay. Um. Oh, there we go. That's a share button. So now I can do that. That's kind of exciting. But anyway, let me just kind of just start rambling a little bit into whatever. Um, a couple things to know about me. I'm a freelance illustrator, and gig work is tough. And it's just what it is. But for the most part, I draw sorry, I draw for books for children, usually for the most part, and logos. What else? Avatars, portraits. Just I really just kind of go the gamut. I kind of love it when people come to me and they're like, "Is this something you can do?" We'll be like, sure, let's look into it." Like I love just kind of exploring how we can get to their final product. And so it's been kind of hard to like figure out, I guess, sometimes how to market myself. But as I navigate that on these different platforms, because I'm really trying to tickle and go into podcasting a little bit. I'm really trying to. I'm doing too much probably. But blue. But I was really hoping to be able to use this platform as an extension of myself from my Facebook because I've kind of been on this huge kick lately about healing and talking things out to reach healing. Not as a like replacement for therapy. Please don't misunderstand me. Like I think if you can afford a therapist, if you can get that slotted into your life, do it. That's definitely something I want. But in the meantime, I feel like there's so much to be had when people take time to rehash things that they might have felt like they couldn't really say out loud. I've definitely had moments, I guess, in quarantine while I'm catching up with old friends on the phone where I'm just like, I don't know if I want to say this, but I'm just like, no, I need to finally give this life so I can let it go. And a lot of people struggle with that, I think. Because letting go is one of the main things that stops us from like what allows us to grow. So, and I feel like if I'm able to just help one person figure that out or help them reach that kind of like, maybe I should maybe I should dive a little deeper into myself, then I would really like to be a part of that if I can. If I can. Um but yeah, sorry. I was trying to figure out how to share this right quick. So I'm just a little bit confused about all the little hold on. How do I there we go. I'll just type something there real quick. I don't know. There we go. I'll just do that. Really just short and easy with my wordy self. Um, but anyway, okay, I think I did it. I think okay, hold on. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But anyway, other stuff about me that's kind of fun to know. It'll definitely come out naturally if I get to go down the line and talk about myself a bit, but really on top of that, I would really love to just like help people like hash out things going on with themselves. Like I've really been just enjoying having long overdue conversations with people who just need to vent. And I'm kind of worried because we definitely live during a time where people are kind of going to some very interesting figures to get help. And I'm not always sure that I approve. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's time for me to start just trying to speak up because I don't know. I feel like there's just too many confusing voices. But for as long as I record this or just continue streaming for this, I wanted to go ahead and share this link right quick too before I forget for a cute little place called coffee.com. It's one of the main places that I take commissions, especially from people who haven't been able to reach me otherwise, like through social media. Really just been trying to expand my terrain and be open to receiving. Um, but also on top of that, I love coffee, so it kind of works out. But I don't know with everything that's been going on since 2020's huge, pandemic implosion. It's just been a lot of moments where it's like I know the world has completely changed, but so have I. Like it's just been so many moments like that. I really hope that other people are having those kind of realizations about themselves too. But I also know there are people who before the pandemic started were already kind of like good to be on their own and like I kind of envy people like that because I'm pretty sociable, but it's been kind of tough trying to like keep connections alive and everyone's struggling right now. Like I really man, I wish I could like give give some way to give depth to how much people are struggling right now. But I think that's also why people turn to comedy and entertainment. And of course, a lot of people are just watching a lot of, Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that. And those are actually all things I don't have. So I did have Amazon Prime for a second, but it just didn't quite fit into my life. I just don't watch enough anything for like I have to like know what I'm going to be doing. Honestly though, I'm struggling to like find a good place to watch anime, so I'm trying to figure that out. But, excuse me, my whole throat just dried out. But Get your peppermint tea if you can, kids. Um, Let me see. Trying to think of anything else to kind of mumble about. Um, I feel like streaming is one of those things where it's like so much building. And I'm not even like qualified as a tiny YouTuber yet, I'd say, but online presence is very hard to crack into. But I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna try at least. I'm gonna try. Hold on. Let me get on over here and sort out if it get it. Hmm. Huh. I don't think it shared it. Dang, this is like really confusing. Well, anyway, I won't go on too long. I don't think it's anyone if it's just me. I'm not really sure how this works or how it goes, but yeah, I think it's just me. Um, but it's still good, I think, for me to challenge myself to do this. Even though there's no one watching, I need to really start understanding how this works. So I get to kind of explore that if even just for myself. I'm not really sure. I gotta, maybe there's a way to do it without being live. Hmm. Sure. Hmm. Well, I'm a piece out, I think. My little links aren't really sharing or going through. I'm trying to, oh, there it went. There it went. Wow, that was like really slow. That's kind of strange. I know I'm gonna understand this. Low key though, I'm starting to think I'm getting sleepy. It's kind of funny because it's like only like almost 5:20, and I really should not be this tired. But I'm just like low key thinking, you know what? Patience did jump on you this morning when you were just sitting there going, "I want to sleep, but this bunny wants to be pet right now." Oh, I should mention that. I have two little mini Rex rabbits. Just turning about. They should be about 7 months old about now. Um, they are both female, and it's been a little bit stressful because I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to get them spayed. Um, but it's also been a journey too because one of them was missexed, and rabbits are very hard to sex, so it's not like I can be too upset about the misunderstanding. But I'm just trying to count down the days to their appointment, which is technically August 10th for now, and I'm really just trying to like hustle to get all my monies together, but we shall see. But yeah, they're adorable and they're wonderful, and I really hope once I can get like everything set up without too many cords, I might be able to live stream um with them and show like what they do and how they live. But unfortunately, since they are so attracted to cords and will chew through anything, um, that remotely looks like a vine, I guess, or a stick. They just tear through them. I really don't want that to happen to anything else. I've definitely lost a couple of good ones. um, but that'll come in the future, I like to think. I just think I also have to challenge myself with consistency. Um, I have like a book here to read, but I actually don't think I will get to it. I just want to go ahead and let myself meander. Um, I think consistency is actually something a lot of people struggle with, and I don't think we talk about it enough. Um, and I, it applies to a lot of different things because it's like you can be consistent about your eating and like how you eat, but maybe you're not consistent about your exercise, or vice versa. So it's like it's not like everyone's perfect. It can have everything be consistently consistent all the time, right? And that's just not gonna happen. We're not built like that. So I need to like I'm trying to challenge myself to get consistent at things that I really need right now. And like one of the biggest things that being an artist has taught me, where it's just as much as you fight it, like you can only get better at it by practicing. At least for me, it's just kind of just that doing it over and over and over and over again. And then that kind of realization that you've improved at it. That's kind of just how I go about my life, I guess. But like, there's a kind of a caveat there because I feel like after I finished up with college, it got harder for me to really like sit in a class setting and like learn and like be lectured to. It's very difficult for me. That's also one of the reasons why I don't really like administrative meetings and stuff. Like I hate how people talk around in circles in office spaces. Like it's so predictable and so it's almost comical. But I love like connecting with people who break against that mold too. But anyway, I don't work in office settings no more. So anyway, with the idea of consistency in mind, I want to challenge myself to, make live streams on my Facebook, but also make live streams here. Um, Again, even if no one is watching. I feel like as I learn how to, well, not learn, relearn, and kind of start building up my video editing skills again, um, I can really start to explore this hobby. YouTube, I think for me was always and has always been like a little hobby sort of thing, and it's kind of come with me since I had started like trying to be a self-published author back in 2016. Um, but my efforts back then also fell flat, but it was from lack of technology and kind of lack of wanting to spend money on it because I thought technology was too frivolous an expense. Like money needs to go in other places. I don't need it. It's cool. It's cool. I'll just figure out how to do it. With that being said, my art projects and stuff in the past have been so slow because my technology was not up to par. So I kind of have to understand that I slowed my own progress in a way. But I was also a very traditional artist for a long time. So like I know I've mentioned I'm an illustrator, but it's like I need to like really emphasize that the digital part of it. Like I'm traditionally trained, but it wasn't until like 2018 that I really got serious about stylus, tablet screen, let's go, trying to like get it right into the computer rather than all the woo, long ways I used to take to get my art onto paper and into computers because scanners used to be my friend. And you know what, scanners are they really I don't they're going the way of the fax machine. But maybe I'm overspeaking. Um, oh hi, a person joined. Hello. Challenging myself to talk about consistency and stuff. I hope you're having a blessed day. Um, but yeah, it's been a really peaceful kind of Sunday as I sit here in this kind of reflective mood. I've been kind of talking about how I've been doing lives on Facebook, but wanted to actually like get the kahunas to come out here and try on YouTube. And I'm like, even if nobody's watching, do it. Kind of like that dance when nobody's looking kind of thing. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with YouTube. Like, and I've been trying to figure it out for years. And I'm like, you know what? Just try. Do something. Just do something. So it's what it is. Um, but in the end, I'm very happy that I get to try and that it's not always the funnest thing to try, but you just keep trying until you're doing and you keep doing until you're good at it and it's really nice. It's just and hard and high. It's nice and well, you know what? Never let me not say those words in that order. Um but yeah, I'll go ahead and start wrapping it up. I'm very excited to keep challenging myself to do things that kind of like bleh, and I'm just like as I kind of push myself to learn the ropes and figure out how I want to grow through and on YouTube if possible. I also want to just start like expressing myself in a way that I've kind of prevented myself before. And it's just amazing that we live in an era where people can entertain each other like in real time. Um, I feel like without live streamers and like seeing people cut up like, through gamers and stuff, or just even just people reacting and just giving their comments. I don't know if I would have got through quarantine. Like those voices helped, and I'm a huge like ABBA and Preach fan. I'm a huge who else do I like? I'm a pretty big fan of trying to think. Who are some other YouTubers I watch pretty regularly? Manly Badass Hero is a huge one I enjoy. I don't know why his voice is extremely soothing to me, and I don't know if I just want him to know it. Um, Dashy is a fun one. Corey Kenshin I was watching, but he's on a hiatus right now. um, Although he might not come back because he's supposed to cross 10 million. So I don't know. I don't know. We might not see him again. um, I don't know. I've been getting a little bit more into PewDiePie's kind of little commentary things with Cinnamon Toast Ken too. Buff Pro, Noel Miller, Cody Co. Like I've kind of noticed that a lot of the streamers I really enjoy are male, and it's just like the timing of their comedy. I think that really speaks to me. Um, and I don't know. I guess I need to just kind of explore how they do it. It's just so neat that this is the age we live in, and that we can try for this, and that I can try for this. But I think I'll just leave it there with that thought in mind. With the people I enjoy. I'm trying to think of some other people to shout out to that give me some happiness, especially during quarantine. I mean, you gotta say Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. Like, you gotta. Like, they just give me some energy. So I'm gonna add them too. Yeah. Um, but I think in the future I'll definitely go down the winding road that is reading, a little bit, maybe like not maybe, but definitely excerpts from self-help books and like guidance sort of things to kind of give people some direction if they ever just need to just stop by and just be like, oh, that was a word I needed to hear today to kind of uplift my spirit. I want to be that person somehow. And when we live in a world where I know that women are liberated in a lot of ways that women weren't in the past, but it's just now it's amazing that we get to choose. And I want to grow older and grow up into a woman that is revered somehow. And I have to start somewhere, and I have to stop being scared, I guess. Um, I admire women that we've lost, like Maya Angelou and Toni Morrison, and can watch old clips of them speaking, and I'm like, I really hope I can be like that when I'm older. And maybe that's a high high reach, but I don't know. When you hear that like reverberation of wisdom in their voice, it's just like, what kind of other woman would a woman want to age into? So consistency and hard work, I guess. I guess. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it all there. I'm so happy that someone popped on for a second. That was really cool, and just to have that little interaction just made my heart really full. And I just got to keep doing this. So I think what I'll do is every Sunday around this time, I will just try this out, push myself to go for hopefully around 20 to 30 minutes and let it go. And I'll make sure I definitely read next time. But yeah, pretty like pretty chill. I'm happy with how this turned out, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check out. And I think I'm actually gonna take a nap. Well, actually, I'm gonna check if the bunnies are doing good because they've been a little sleepy all day. But I think I'm gonna take a nap myself. But yeah, I wish you blessings this week. Push through. But not at the expense that you exhaust yourself. take shelter and rest too. Don't push yourself into a hole and like, yeah, don't do that to yourself. So push, but know when to like back off and rest too. So here we go into the next week of July. Let's do this thing. And yeah, I'm gonna see how I end up cutting this together in the end when I get a chance to. But blessings, peace, and just a little bit of hope because that's all you need. Anyway, bye.